Welcome to Ghana First Media. We place Ghana before anybody else. We say it just as it is without fear and favor. So if this is your first time on this page, please subscribe to the channel, like the video and share it just so others may also know and hear what is going on in our political space here in Ghana and of course beyond. So a couple of days ago, Sam George, the MP for Prampram, Ningo Prampram, appeared on Good Morning Ghana, Randy Abbey's show, and he touched on few vital issues, and the one that stood out for me is what I'm going to be talking about today, and it is none other than the dollar situation in the country. This is not a joke anymore, unless of course you don't have any direct dealing with the dollar. You wouldn't care so much. Even that, you have indirect repercussions on you, because all the people importing stuff, they are in dollars regardless. And so once the dollar goes up, the rippling effect is massive. But that is indirect. Let's put it aside. Direct effect is what Honorable Sam George touched on. And he nailed it perfectly right. You see, he's so upset. He seems so mad on the set. And you will not understand him unless you are in a similar situation. Then you would understand what he's feeling when he's talking. Look, he made mention of a gentleman who called him and is suicidal because his mortgage is overbearing. At the time he took his mortgage, he was earning about 7,000 Ghana cedis and was paying $500, which at the time equated to 2,000 Ghana cedis. So he could comfortably pay his mortgage and have about 5,000 Ghana cedis left for his home. But over time, our situation kept changing. The dollar kept increasing. Now he's paying over $7,000 in mortgage, and his salary had only risen to 8,500. And so his take home is now just about 1,000 cedis. Let's listen to Honorable Sam George. I'll be back.
But Randy, people are getting suicidal. This is a gentleman whose salary in 2017, when he took a mortgage, his salary was 7,000 cedis. At that time, that was a good paying salary in Ghana. Yesterday, when he was talking to me, I broke down in tears. He took a mortgage where he's supposed to pay $500 a month as his mortgage. In 2017, when he took it, that mortgage was less than 2,000, was just around 2,000 cedis. That was less than 1/3 of his salary. Today, his salary has just moved up to about 8,500. Now his mortgage at $500 for this month is going to be 7,500. So meaning he will go home with 1,000 Ghana cedis. And you think that this is a country we must be happy about? And the man who is supposed to lead and head the economic management team is gallivanting around the country and cracking jokes. He tells us that he's joking. You go and give a policy statement that churches should be paid, and when you are held to it, you say you are joking. Did we elect Baumia to be a jokester?
Perfectly right, just as he said. How can you go home with 1,000 Ghana cedis and paying 7,500 in mortgage? What kind of life can the average person in Ghana live with this? And Baumia, who is supposed to be in helms of affair, is gallivanting around saying nonsense stuff, saying unnecessary things. How? Baumia literally has laid down every tool of his of serving the economy and propelling himself towards his re-election or his election to become the president for the upcoming election. How can we rule a country like this? You are still at post. You have not completed your duty yet. Yet you have laid down your tools, gallivanting, making unnecessary promises, and then you come back and tell us that you were joking. What kind of joke is this? What kind of this? What kind of country is Ghana? Come on, what kind of country is this? Look, let me tell you a typical experience. A friend of mine, about 4 years ago, took a mortgage of about $85,000. Took a mortgage of $85,000. At the time, when it was converted, it was equal to 400,000 Ghana cedis. And this is a mortgage and therefore required a monthly repayments. 85,000 equaled 400,000 Ghana cedis 4 years ago. The mortgage was for 4 years. And so the repayment was about 10,000 Ghana cedis every month. Comfortably, he was paying it. Until the dollar started going up. The dollar had gone up to a point, a house that was worth 400,000 4 years ago currently is worth about 1.2 million. Don't tell me he's made profit. No, he's not made profit because he's still paying for the house. So he is required to pay the dollar equivalent of that amount to the seller, to the vendor. What kind of country is this? Meaning, if you were paying 10,000 at 400,000 Ghana cedis, 1.2 million, you are supposed to be paying 30,000 to be able to meet up with the deadline. What kind of job can anyone be doing in Ghana if you are not a politician who is looting, who is stealing state funds? What kind of job can anyone be doing in Ghana and be earning and be able to pay 30,000 Ghana cedis? And then my question again is, why should Ghana be trading in dollars? Why should Ghana be trading in dollars? Go to Nigeria. We always compare ourselves to Nigerians. They don't trade in dollars. Even though their naira is lighter as whatever it is compared to our Ghana cedis, they are still proud of it. They trade in naira. They quote prices in naira. They can tell you, oh, that is 150 million naira. When you do the conversion into dollars, you know how much it is. But you, the buyer, are not required to be making a repayment in dollars. You pay in naira. That is what they do in Nigeria. Why can't we trade in Ghana cedis? So even when the dollar is going up, people who have committed to certain responsibilities do not get affected so much. What kind of people do we have in the helms of affairs of this bloody country? And Baumia is jumping on stage as if a kangaroo jumping around and running around from a human. What kind of human being is that? And you think Ghana should be given to such a person? Such an idiot. Baumia is an idiot. I don't care. He is an idiot. You are supposed to be finding ways to be bringing the dollar down, not going around saying stupid stuff on platforms. This is Ghana First Media. We say just as it is.